For the most part, base defenses such as 4-3 and 3-4 have been pretty worthless in Madden over the last few years, the one exception being the even 6-1. And really, when you talk about 3-4 versus 4-3 specifically, it's the 3-4 that is much more usable. But in Madden 24, there could be some interesting things that might lead you to running a 4-3 defense on occasion. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the early season of Madden 24. In today's video, we're going to talk about why the attacking 4-3 defense might be viable in Madden 24. Now, for those that don't know what attacking 4-3 is, traditionally the 4-3 is viewed in football circles as a base rush defense. 4 down linemen, everyone kind of plays their gap, get upfield, disrupt the quarterback, 7 players in coverage, rally down, tackle. And most of the adjustments are made with the occasional blitz or the occasional coverage check where they'll do some funky stuff on the back end to confuse the quarterback. The attacking 4-3, on the other hand, is designed a little bit more like 3-4 defenses, where we're going to be a little bit more aggressive up front and use some hybrid fronts, meaning that we're not just going to line up in your standard 4 down lineman with a nose tackle and a 3 technique and 2 edge rushers. Sometimes we'll play multiple guys in interior gaps, and in Madden 24, this is something that could be pretty viable. So I want you guys to take a look at a formation here. This is the 4-3 over solid, and the play that we're going to be looking at is Sam 1 Sting. And don't worry, we'll run a zone version here momentarily. And all we're going to do is pinch the defensive line and crash them inside. It's that simple. Then from there, you could choose either linebacker. In this situation, it would make more sense to guard the running back. So we're just going to kind of walk down in this gap right here. And you're going to see that we're able to kind of just line up right here. And then when the ball is snapped, you're just going to notice that we're going to get B-gap pressure, and we just have to guard the hot throw to the running back. Now, before you guys in the comments get all angry at me and start calling me a cheater and a cheeser and a glitcher,
though you are,
let's actually look at this through a football lens here. The reason this type of blitz front works is because we are creating some serious overload issues at multiple sides of the offensive line. First and foremost, we have the center isolated. We also have my user, number 58 with the blue circle under him, in the A gap, the right A gap from the defensive point of view. And we also have Von Miller lined up to the right of my user in that particular B gap. If we snap this ball and everyone is blitzing, we essentially have created a 3-on-2 with number 91, number 50, and number 43 to the other side. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Well, Zan, you ended up only rushing 5 and they have 5. That should have been blocked. No, the answer to that is simply not true, because we have that nose tackle head up on the center. Because of this, when we do actually rush, and we have the 3 guys rushing off the line, and we drop out, that creates issues for the center to be able to negotiate the pickup with his right guard, and we are now in a spot where we generate this gap pressure. This is how the attacking 4-3 is done. You see all the time in real life, teams will mix up their pickups quite frequently, and this is due to sometimes they just miss the slide protection. Let's go ahead and show you a slide protection here. We're going to go ahead and run the same setup. I'm going to pinch, I'm going to crash down, and I'm just going to kind of hang out right here. Again, all the gaps are mugged here in this particular defense. And this time I am going to slide protect to the right. And you see here that when we do this, it just isn't going to be able to do it because we got too many guys lined up and the offensive line cannot handle that pickup. Now, that's just a simple 5-man protection, right? If we were to go ahead and block the running back, it would pick it up. So again here, we were to pinch, crash down to the inside, kind of line up right here, and block the running back. You're going to see that, again, it's fine. It looks just fine. But now we're in a situation where my user is now free to help out, become a wild card or a Joker style player in this defense from a Madden perspective. So that is kind of how this blitz is set up. Now, before I break down the zone version of this, I want to make a big announcement and give you guys thanks for all the support that you showed me last year to help get to this point. I am pleased to announce that the Zan Madden YouTube channel and my strategy website, Gridiron Game Plans, are doing the first ever tip site daily fantasy sports crossover with Thrive Fantasy. If you guys have not checked out Thrive Fantasy, if you deposit $25 or more using code ZAN, Thrive will match your deposit, allowing you to play in their MLB or soon to be NFL DFS games, and also a variety of other DFS games, on their website. And don't worry, I've actually got a membership offer coming out on Gridiron a little bit later this week that is going to sweeten the pot just a little bit more for you. I am so thrilled to be working with them. They're partnered up with the LA Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're a very real deal up and coming DFS site, and they reached out. They said they appreciated the Madden content, and honestly, I think that's a testament to you guys and the support that you have shown. So make sure that you guys go check it out. Code ZAN, deposit at least $25. They'll match it, and I've got more coming later this week. So if you guys want to hold off on that, I've got those details coming a little bit later on. Now let's go ahead and talk about the zone version of this blitz. This is really nice because let's say you don't want to run man coverage. After all, we're being told that it's a zone coverage game, right? Go ahead and turn your base alignment on, and then go ahead and kind of set up any zone coverage call you want. So we're going to go ahead and call cover 3 sky. Again, with this particular setup, to mimic it, all we have to do is pinch the defensive line, crash it inside. And then because our linebacker on this side is now blitzing, we're just going to blitz him. Then from there, we can choose whichever linebacker we want. In this case, if I'm worried about a throw to the right, I would probably change my guy to a hard flat, and I would use this guy. Again, you're going to kind of stand right here next to the center, ball snapped, and look at that pressure coming in off the edge, or it'll come through the B gap. The thing about this type of blitz front is that if you do have an elite edge rusher, this is great because if they block the running back, he is going to be one-on-one with that player. And EA has made a concerted effort this year to make sure that dynamite edge rushers matched up with the running back do not end well for the running back. So let's take a look here at Von Miller. So I'm going to go ahead and pinch, crash down, and we got Von Miller coming in off the edge. Now, again, you could go ahead and set up your defense however you want. I'm going to go ahead and kind of create a little bit of a hybrid defense. Let's go ahead and do something like this. You know, again, kind of up to you, but we know that Von Miller is coming in, right? And you're going to see here that if we block this running back, he's going to be the one that's left one-on-one with Von. And that is something that we will take 9 times out of 10, as Von is going to railroad that running back. It doesn't matter if he has a glowing X factor or not, he's going to get in free. Now, if they have a good blocking running back, you might see a better blocking animation out of the running back. But again, more often than not, you're going to get cut block attempts that they're going to hurdle. You're going to get some bounce off animations where you're going to try to scramble and they're going to bounce off the block right away and seal the edge on you. Or you're going to get those kind of El Toro bull rush animations like you saw right there. But nonetheless, this is going to be a defense where even if they block the running back, you're getting the one-on-one off the edge, which is something they don't want to deal with. And if they do send the running back out on a route, you know that you're going to get some pretty crazy pressure straight through that A gap. So again, with this is something that you might decide, okay, well, I know they're going to go 5 out. I'm just going to kind of line up right here. If they do want to throw the ball quick to that running back, we've got a guy that we can put in a flat zone that can get a hit on him. You know, obviously they have to make that read as fast as possible. So this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg as it kind of pertains to the attacking 4-3. What I'm going to leave you here with this video is that this is core conceptual. Yes, I'm showing you a formation and telling you what play or how to set up this blitz, but I hope that the overall take home out of this is that you guys can take a look at 4-3 alignments, maybe start to look for some shifts, maybe shift the line left or right, pinch them, crash them different directions, and see if you can get some interesting attacking fronts when you start to mug. You'll start to notice that there's a lot more A gap, B gap, and C gap pressure in this game than we had last year. This is a blitzing Madden, but just in a little bit different way than we were going to expect. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.